Serena stared in horror at Blake. She didn't know what to do or say. For a split second, she thought her mind was playing tricks on her. Serena. The way her name rolled off Blake's tongue was more of a question with an accusatory tone. Serena just stared at Blake in continued shock. She couldn't form the proper words. She didn't think there were proper words for this situation. What the fuck is going on? Blake's earlier anger was starting to escalate into rage. The thought of him having a child that he had no clue about blew his mind. He thought about his seed gracing the earth without him being there to witness it and to protect her. Yeah, anger and rage weren't quite strong enough to sum up the feelings coursing through Blake's body. Serena, please tell me you did not fucking keep my child away from me. Please tell me I got this shit wrong. Because from where I'm standing, this little girl looks like my entire fucking family. With your eyes. The anger and rage were beginning to turn into the most severe pain. Blake felt as if he was hit with several hollow-tip bullets to the chest, followed up with a knife to his heart. The ache he felt in his center was all-encompassing, spreading over his entire being. He felt betrayed. If it wasn't for the little girl staring back at him, he would have turned and walked away from Serena. But taking in the sight of the little being that looked so much like him, he kept his feet planted in place. "Fucking start talking, Serena," Blake yelled. Tears began to pool in Serena's eyes. She didn't know what to do. She was lost in the moment. Serena didn't know how she would feel when she laid eyes on Blake again. Being honest with herself, she wasn't ready for her current situation. She couldn't muster up not one reply for Blake. Blake yelled her name again, causing her to jump. "You don't have to yell, Blake. Please calm down." Serena, finally able to speak, looked around to see if any of her nosy neighbors were outside witnessing their encounter. She knew Ms. Juanita Jean would have a field day with what was transpiring. "Come in. Let me explain." Blake gripped the back of his head with both of his hands and blew out a loud breath. "Explain how you fucking kept a father from his child? Did you think that little of me, Serena? To think that I wouldn't fucking take care of my seed? So you give me no choice in the matter?" Blake was back to being enraged. "Just come the hell in, Blake. Get off the porch with all the yelling." Serena wiped tears from her eyes and pulled at Blake's arm. Blake yanked his arm away, as if her touch burned, but followed Serena inside the house. Blake watched as Serena put the beautiful little baby, his baby, he was sure of it, down on a blanket with toys and stuffed animals all around her. She began playing with the toys in her own little baby world, not noticing the impending storm hovering over the room. Blake thought she looked so happy. He couldn't take his eyes off the little girl. Her skin was the color of toffee, a little darker than Serena, but not as dark as Blake. His heart swelled just looking at her. Some of the rage began to dissipate at the sight of her. "What's her name?" "Blake Alexa Russell," Serena said. Blake looked from the little girl to Serena with shock in his eyes. Their gazes locked, and he could see how tired and unkempt Serena appeared. She had bags under her eyes. Her shirt was tattered with stains all over it. Blake stared long and hard at Serena, shocked, learning that she named their child after him, had the pieces of his heart that were left out on the porch slowly mending back together. Still staring into Serena's eyes, Blake saw all of the feelings that still lived there. He felt the connection between them, holding strong and steady like a heartbeat. He didn't understand it then, and he definitely didn't understand it now, especially from his end after learning what he just learned.